Hey everyone, so welcome to another LEGO fan video. I have not been getting around a lot to doing these videos, and I need to end the Ben 10 Season 2 before I get to the Stranger Things thing. So today I am going to be looking into the aliens. No high introductions or anything because this is going to be very long. So this is the first alien. Here is his first line. 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the alien known as Cannibal, one of my least favorite of the original aliens, because he's just so absolutely useless. Unless you want to do a nice human cannibal, in which case, go right ahead. So he's an Arbarian Pelorota, who first appeared in the Big Tick. He first appeared as an accidental transformation, and didn't know how to control him well enough. He then met up with the Great One before being pushed all the way back to where he was. Then he actually transformed into him to defeat the Great One by destroying his innards, and it caused the Great One to blow up. He also appeared in Grudge Match, in which he fought and took out Kevin near the escape pods before getting in and escaping with the help of Techno and timed out on his descent. In the Galactic Enforcers, he battled 6-6 and Volcanics in a forgery, and with the help of the Galactic Enforcers managed to beat them. In Camp Fear, he saved Gilbert from falling off a cliff, and then in Back with a Vengeance, he appeared twice. Once when he dive-bombed Philgax and Kevin before hiding, and again, knocking out a few Null Guardians before deciding to transform into Accelerate. So he can roll himself into an indestructible ball which can deflect almost any attack that is thrown on him, and has enhanced speed when rolled up into the ball. But he is very top heavy and is kind of inexperienced with him. He also couldn't get up on his own as well, because this guy's pretty much a sumo wrestler. He can be balanced back with enough force, is weak outside his ball form, and one weakness that a lot of websites didn't point out was when he battled 6-6, 6-6 actually pulled out a special knife that was able to uncurl Cannibal, which leaves him vulnerable for attacks. So this is the next alien. His first line is this. 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the alien known as Stinkfly. He's a leptobacterian who first appeared in the Big Tick, in which he saved Gwen and Grandpa Max from a mud pit full of tentacles, and then battled the worshippers before timing out. He also appeared in Camp Fear, helping Gwen spread the foot powder across the camp, which was able to kill the spores. In Ultimate Weapon, he carried Gwen and Max to the temple where the Sword of Alpuk is held. And Tough Luck saved a magician tied up from a helicopter in a failed magic trick, and with help from Lucky Girl and saving him before timing out. In the Lurk Below, he saved Eddie and Gwen's life before nearly drowning and crawling through a vent, then timing out after a jellyfish caught him. And then Back with a Vengeance, he appeared 7 times, once saving a man's life after falling off a boat and then dropping him off onto the boat. Then was shown dumping goo in Gwen's ice cream, and also off screen giving rise to toys. Then a photo flying a little above Max, and then dumped Kevin on a barge before being weighed down and grabbed by Philgax. Then he saved Gwen and Max from being dumped in the river and dropping them off on a viewing platform. In the No Void, he used him to get above Philgax's Guardian before switching to Forearms, and lastly was used to escape from the Guardians before finding Gwen and hugging her and flying to the portal. So he can fly, he can shoot a single spray of goo from his eyes, has a sharp tail, has 360 vision, he can shoot goo out of his mouth, which can act as a rope, and blind people if it shoots as a goo. He can make a goo ball that can clog machines and is very durable. However, his eyes work individually, which can be used against him since he can't focus on one target. Much like other insects, he can't fly when his wings are wet and also can't swim. His goo is very flammable, he's not strong, he could time out when flying if not prepared, and is not used to carrying passengers, and smell can often give him away. So this is the next alien, first line.
I'm on fire, but I don't feel like it. 'Cause you're heat blast.
Oh shoot. Well, that just gave it away. Yeah, this is the alien known as Heapdas. He's a pirate knight who first appeared in the Big Tick, in which he attempted to take out the Great One but failed. Then at Gwen 10, he was the first alien that Gwen turned into, and quickly mastered him, learning a trick that took Ben months to learn before switching to gray matter. In Back with a Vengeance, he appeared 5 times, once when he discovered the Master Control, another time in a photo melting Gwen's ice cream, before quickly running away. Another time to see if he has the best spitball, to which Ben remarked he did, and trying it again before another couple showed up. He then got grabbed by Philgax and was zeroed out. He was then shown escaping the No Guardians by surfing on flames before being grabbed by No Guardian, but escaped via blinding him. And in its final appearance, he was shown blasting away for 2 Guardians before being ambushed by another 2. So he can make and shoot fireballs with his hands, can also shoot a single jet of fire, can walk in fire, he has shown to be somewhat strong, can remove flames from an area, can produce a tunnel of flames for transport, can surf on flames, can produce a giant fireball, Dragon Ball style. He can Street Fighter style. He can melt certain products like metal and glass. He can light himself on fire, making his attack stronger, or as a means of getting people off him. When sick, he has ice powers, being the only one shown to have benefits when sick. His cyclone of flames can damage nearby enemies, can blast off a heat explosion like a rocket, and can produce fireworks. He also has fire breath, but is never shown, but is mentioned by Ben in Gwen 10. This is what Gwen looks like when transformed into him. However, he can be put out briefly by water or a fire extinguisher. This is the next alien. Here's his first line. 10 seconds. Good luck. This time I'm actually giving you the 10 seconds. So this is the alien known as Upgrade. He's a galvanic mechamorph who first appeared in the Big Tick, like every single other alien, which he attempted to defeat the Great One but failed. He then appeared in Gwen 10 after Ben told Grandpa Max to transform into him, which upgraded the Rust Bucket and escaping from Vilgax and his ship before landing safely on the ground. In Grudge Match, he took control of Six, Vigma, and led Kevin and all the prisoners to the escape pods before timing out, and Six regained control for like a second. In They Lurk Below, he saved Eddie and Gwen's life by upgrading the sub and rising to the surface, and then Back with a Vengeance, he appeared after unlocking the Master Control. So he can merge with any type of tech, including vehicles, improving or destroying it, creating weapons out of it, controlling it. He has shown to be somewhat strong. He can shoot a laser beam out of his eyes, which goes for when he's merged with Tech 2. He can make himself a parachute, can read online files when hacked into a computer, and when upgraded, he can make spikes or tentacles to deter people away from it. He can also throw things that are part of the thing he controls, and is very elastic. However, he's vulnerable to electricity because he's made out of metal. So this is the next alien. Here's his first line. 10 seconds. Good luck. So this is the alien known as Diamond Head. He's a Petrosapien who first appeared in the Big Tick, in which he attempted to defeat the Great One, but failed. In Framed, he attempted to take down Kevin as Heat Blast, also failing, and then once Kevin flew away, he battled Lieutenant Steele and his men, before jumping down into a machine, destroying it, and disappearing. In Gwen 10, he succeeded to take down the Mother Droid, and in Grudge Match, he battled Kevin before being he battled Kevin by some wind turbines before being transported aboard the Mega Cruiser, in which he partly defeated a knife-wielding robot, but he timed out before he could fully defeat him. And then in Back with a Vengeance, he appeared 4 times, once when he unlocked the Master Control, another battling Kevin and Philgax on the gondola, managing to beat both of them, but then got dragged down by Kevin's tail. He then was going to battle them again, but forgot that the No Void portal was open, so he was dragged in with Vilgax, but managed to escape by Accelerate. So he can form knives from his hands. He can also form crystals from his back. His crystals have been proven very sharp, and due to the fact that he's a walking crystal, he can reflect lasers as well as stand extreme temperature. And he's able to shoot/toss shards of crystals, which can clog machines. He can perform a protective shield out of crystal. He can form crystals out of the ground, very durable. He can form claws. His female form is more agile, so that's Gwen as Diamond Head. And he has quick reflexes. However, he can be shadowed with enough force. He can be weighed down with enough force, and his diamonds can be cut with a sharp blade. Here is the next alien, and here's his first line. So 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the alien known as Forearms. He's a Tetraman and first appeared in the Big Tick, in which he attempted to beat the Great One but failed. In Framed, he fought and battled Kevin and won after Kevin mutated back to his human state, but he refused to fight him anymore since he is considered not worthy, where he now battled and lost against the mutated Kevin 11. In Gwen 10, he bowled against Ben, getting 4 strikes before Vilgax jumped in and timing out at that time. In Grudge Match, he fought against Technor before being teleported to 6 Vigma, and then was bonded with Kevin, in which they together fought Technor, but he timed out before they could beat him. In the Galactic Forces, he battled Ixix and Volcanus on the streets, but unfortunately they got away. But they saved a museum with the help of Tiny and Cinepatak before timing out. In Ultimate Weapon, he saved Gwen and Max from the pit of despair and battled Alpook in the holding station of the Sword of Actua before timing out, but with unfortunately Max and Gwen on Alpook's belly. In Tough Luck, he saved a bus full of senior citizens before timing out after saving them. In Ghost Freak Out, he battled Ghost Freak / the Scare and the Circus Freaks before timing out. And in Back with Avengers, he appeared 3 times. Once in the foes giving Max bunny ears, another time tossing Vilgax to Kevin before curing Gwen and Max cried for help, to which he turned into Accelerate, and then was shown being taken out by Vilgax's guardian by slamming it to the ground. So he's super strong and has the ability to jump super high, and has a super slam attack which can create a mini earthquake and bend well to attack enemies. He is very durable. With his strength of bulk, he can burst through a lot of restraints. He has 2 extra arms. Has a speed toss as shown in Gwen 10. That's Gwen as Forearms. And as quick reflexes as he was able to catch a missile and can climb vertically. However, he can't breathe underwater. He can't fit in tight spots like the Rust Bucket. There is a limit to his strength as pointed out in Lucky Girl, and is weaker when sick and gets highs under his arms and is very slow. So this is the next alien. His name is actually revealed in his first line, so 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the alien known as Ripjaws. Who first appeared in Truth, in which he battled and caught a Havoc Beast with the help of Phil. He is a Piscicus Roland. Some other appearances he made in is the Big Tick, in which he attempted to defeat the Great One but failed. In They Lurked Below, he destroyed some of the robotic squids before timing out. In Back with Avengers, he saved a man from drowning in the falls before dropping him on the boat as Stinkfly. So he has the ability to breathe underwater and is very fast when underwater and able to shoot out of the water. He can bite through metal. He has a big mouth, as he was able to carry 2 Kraken eggs in his mouth. He has a strong punch. He can turn his legs to a tail when underwater. Has very sharp claws, is very strong, and has a bioluminescent light. However, he can suffer from dehydration if out of the water for too long and can be caught off guard. That's him in the water, and that's him out of the water. This is the next alien. His first line is this. Hang on, pedal to the metal. 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the alien known as Accelerate. He is a Kinestillarian who first appeared in Truth, in which he battled the Wixillian org beast after arriving at the plumber's base, carrying Gwen with him from Phil's house, but unfortunately timed out before defeating him after getting trapped under some debris. He also appeared in The Big Tick, in which he attempted to take down the Great One but failed. In the Galactic Forces, he battled 6-6 and Volcans at a strip mine, but unfortunately it's being, whereas 6-6 and Volcans got away with the iron ore to make the super bomb combined with Element X. In Camp Fear, he chased down the vines through the tunnel a second time and nearly succeeded in saving Grandpa, but was timed out in the end and captured. In Back with Avengers, he appeared 6 times, once when he locked the Master Control, another time escaping from Max with his ice cream. I'd be really mad at him. And then again speeding away from the water to save Gwen and Max from the ride they were on. He was then shown speeding away from Max to battle Kevin and Vilgax. Then was shown again running away from Vilgax to Kevin when they were distracted by the no-goings. And then was finally shown speeding along rocks in the no void before jumping off and turning into Stinkfly. So his main power is that he is extremely fast. He also has a helmet that is able to make him go underwater if necessary. He can walk/run on water. He can create water cyclones as well as regular cyclones. He has very fast kicks. He can create a dust storm. He can slow down his fall speed. His claws are sharp, which enables him to cut through some materials. However, he also has a quick attack with him. However, he can't breathe underwater. He can be easily caught off guard. His tail can be used to fling him elsewhere. He can be blinded by light and can be easily caught under debris. His name is revealed in his first line, so 10 seconds. Good luck. So this is the alien known as Grey Matter. He is a Galman who first appeared in Truth, in which he battled a bee in Nogari, managing to gain control of it and crashing it into Phil's car, which caused both of them to tumble onto the curb. And with Gwen's help, he was able to deflect the No Void beam to Phil, which trapped Phil in the No Void. Until Omniverse. This is his first line in his appearance in Truth. So he also appeared in Gwen 10, fighting a raccoon with a stick, all the while yelling at Ben saying this is not funny at all. In Grudge Match, he took out a few guard bots, even controlling one for a bit before getting to the control room, and battling more of them before timing out. In Ultimate Weapon, he broke into an oil rig warehouse to steal the mask of Apuk, before taking on Enoch and escaping via a drain pipe. In They Lurk Below, he saved a dog's life from being cut up before timing out. And then in Ghost Freak Now, he battled the Circus Freaks and winning against them, and then battled Ghost Freak / Shakira before timing out. And then in Back with Avengers, he appeared 8 times. Clearly, this alien was a favorite of Ben in season 2. Holy crap! In which his voice appeared when he unlocked the Master Control. He was shown stuck to the camera in a photo. Later, he unlocked the map. He used him to get away from Philgass before being captured again. In the No Void, he used him to get in the No Void. He used him after blinding the Guardian with heat blast to escape from his mouth. Then used him to jump on Kevin's Guardian, jumping over him and onto the next one, and later climbing over a pile of Guardians before being ambushed. He then tried running upside down to the other side of the rock while hiding, but was caught, and then finally appeared in the last scene, forgetting he zeroed out the Master Control and transforming into him, and was really mad. So he could fit in small places due to his small stature. He is very smart. He could breathe underwater for a brief time, as well as swim. He has a high jump. He is strong for his size, considering that he is able to lift a full-size phone. He has a strong bite. He is able to stick to surfaces since he is sticky. He has knowledge on how to take down aliens and is very agile. But this small stature can be very problematic when faced with bigger enemies. His intelligence can be confusing for people who don't know what he is saying. Even Ben doesn't know what he's saying sometimes, and can be picked up with relative ease. His name is revealed in his first line, so I can't play it, but here, 10 seconds with this guy. Good luck. So this is the alien known as Ghost Freak, and this is his first line. He's an ectoneuron who first appeared in the Big Tick, in which he attempted to defeat the Great One but failed. And then his last appearance in the series was in Ghost Freak Down, in which he battled the Circus Freaks, who he brutally took down. But this was later revealed to be to scare. So he can become invisible and flies through objects. He can fly, he can shapeshift from smoke, he can move his eye, he has a strong punch, can remove his outer layer, which reveals tentacles and claws. No one can physically punch him, as shown in Secrets, and he can turn parts of himself invisible, like have your hands visible but your body isn't. However, Ben admitted that he's scared to use him since he feels he is not in control. This is later to be revealed that this is to scare his doing, and if sprayed with an orange goo, he is able to become visible and can't turn invisible, and is very slow. So this is the next alien, and since he doesn't have any line at all, 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the alien known as Wild Mutt. So he's a Vulpelmancer who first appeared in Truth, in which he helped take down some rogue Vulpelmancers in a meat packing facility. In the Big Tick, he attempted to take out the Great One but failed. In Framed, he tried to take down Kevin as Upgrade after hijacking a trolley but failed, but managed to save the people on board that trolley. In Camp Fear, he chased down the plants that took down Grandpa and followed them all the way through the tunnel before he timed out. In Tough Luck, as a funny trick for one of the magicians, he jumped out of a box. Essentially, like the typical magic tricks you see. But then he battled Charmcaster and Hex along with one of Charmcaster's minions before being blasted away out of sight, and then jumped into the maze to save Max from some of the minions before timing out. In a dream in Ghost Freak Tower, he saved a kid from a tree before Ghost Freak showed up in the dream. In Backward Avengers, he appeared 4 times, once when he lacked the master control and was shown drinking out of the water by Niagara Falls, scaring a couple. And then in a photo, he was shown acting like a dog with his tongue sticking out on the side of the photo. He then appeared when jumping from one guardian to the next before changing into Wildvine, and was finally shown on the underside of a rock clinging on before turning into gray matter. So he can sense movement via the gills on his face. He has shown to be very agile. He has very sharp claws which can rip through things. He is very strong and has a strong bite. He has a powerful charge. He can speak Vulpelmancer. He has been shown to be very smarter than his species. He is very fast and can climb vertically. However, he cannot speak English, being the only alien that can't. However, a few people can understand him. When sick, he can't see since mucus clogs his gills, and is weak to sonic sounds. So this is the next alien. Here's his first line. It's me. I never went here before. 10 seconds. Good luck. So this is the alien known as Wildvine. He's a Florana who first appeared at Camp Fear, in which he managed to escape his ensnarement and battled the mycelium before timing out. Then in Tough Luck, he battled Hex and Charmcaster atop the Seattle Space Needle and managed to beat them, and saving Gwen and Max from falling to their deaths on a roller coaster, as well as destroying the newly rebirthed charms of Bizel, draining Hex and Charmcaster's magic. In Backward Avengers, he appeared 3 times, once when he lacked the master control, another time bungee jumping off a bridge before coming back up, which scared Gwen, causing a photo to be taken, and finally used him to draw in a few no guards before changing into gray matter. So he can form thorns on his body. His hands are very sharp as they were able to cut through some of the mycelium. He has enhanced elasticity, which was able to extend his hands and feet to his will. He has explosive seed pods, which he can throw. He has an enhanced jump. He can telepathically communicate with all plants and can grip stuff with his tentacles on the bottom. However, his elasticity does have limits. So this is the next alien. His first line is this. 10 seconds. Good luck. So this is the mutant alien known as Stink Arms. He's half Tetraman and half Leptobacterian, in which he appeared in Dr. Animal and the Mutant Rat, in which he battled Dr. Animal's mutant frog before timing out, and Dr. Animal and the frog got away, and later revealed that they also got the facepalm of the Omnitrix. So he has all of Stinkfly's and Forearm's ability, albeit with limits. He's very strong, he can fly, and is immune to Animal's mutant ray. However, his strength is weakened by being part Leptobacterian and can't fly high because of how heavy Forearms is. So this is the next alien. Here's his first line.
Man, diamond head and gray matter. I'm a razor sharp foot ornament.
10 seconds. Good luck. So this is the alien known as Diamond Matter. He's half Gallon, half Petrosapient, and first appeared in Dr. Animal and the Mutant Ray, in which he battled Firebat in the swamp, and lost because he pretty much was tossed around throughout the entire battle. But then Firebat was chased away by a burst of water, and then after following him, they managed to clear some debris in the swamp before timing out. So he has all of Grey Matter's and Diamond Head's powers with restrictions, like everything else. He is somewhat smart, he can form knives out of his hands, and is immune to the Animal's mutant ray. However, him being small is a severe disadvantage in this case. So this is the next alien. Here's his first line.
Blast and Ripjaws, not the best combo.
10 seconds. Good luck. Wow, I actually finished this on time. Sorry if I sounded unenthusiastic. I was just trying to rush this so it didn't go over 30 minutes. But this is the alien known as Heatjaws. He's half Pyronite, half Piscicus Volan. First appearing in Dr. Animal and the Mutant Ray, in which he battled Dr. Animal, Heatbat, and the Mutant Frog, in which he got beat by every single one of them due to the fact that, let's just say, fighting fire with fire really did not work out well. But ultimately, he did win out in the end, beating all of them and fixing the Omnitrix in the process, as well as fixing up Max, who was mutated during the battle. So he has both Ripjaws and Heat Blaster's power, albeit limited more than other mutants. He can make himself an Inferno, light himself up on fire, however that's also limited. He is immune to Animal's mutant ray. He is very strong. He can make his hands on fire. He has a strong bite. He has a unique power to him, making heated geysers of water, and can fire fireballs. However, as said his first time, this is not really the best combo, as Heat Blast is put out by water, and Ripjaws can be dehydrated quickly by fire. So it's sort of like you're having the fire and water combo, and you're trying to, trying to make fire and water work together, which really would not work out well. And him turning Inferno is super risky, as this accelerates his dehydration. So thank you guys for watching. I think next time you'll probably see me doing Stranger Things. So I'll see you guys then. So long.